I'm just going to say I don't even know how to begin this. And you guys will not like get to know me on a business level only. This is also personal. Um, I want to say that it's my fault, and I want to say that I should have did things a little differently. And I just want to say that, I feel as though uh, it's always the what ifs. It's always, what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Would it have been done differently? But, what's done is done. I'm not happy about it. I am really sad, not only for myself, but for my children. And just moving forward, I'm going to make it work. In a sense, it cripples me because the reason why I bought the vehicle is to be able to move a little faster with buying products and traveling and doing the things that needs to be done for my business. And this too shall pass. I know that everything happens for a reason, and I know that it can definitely make me stronger. I know that this is a materialistic factor. It's just that I was a little depending on it because I needed it to travel from state to state, also from store to store. If one place didn't have the product that I needed, I can always go to another store faster and say, okay, this is what my plan is. I'm going to do this in a day. And if I couldn't find it in a store, of course, order it online. But it would be my my productivity would have definitely been a little bit faster due to having a vehicle. And I've had vehicles in the past, but I never owned a vehicle, so I always made payments on my other vehicles. So this is the first vehicle that I actually owned. Not only that, I just had a baby almost a year ago. So in that factor, I could just, grab her up and go and, maneuver a little bit easier than traveling on public transportation and trying to get from A to Z. So I want to say that it's definitely going to be for me. My business is not going to stop, of course, but for me, I'm thinking I will have to just plan a little bit better rather than just getting up and go as I was able to before. Okay, so yesterday, my fiance and we were planning to go to a different city with our children just to pick up a document for our vehicle. Now, on Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, we usually observe the Sabbath day. And for us to pick up the document for our vehicle, it wasn't as crucial. The thing is, I would rather for him to come with me, and since he worked during the week, I would not have him available during the week. And we could have made arrangements to do it after he came home from work, and that could have been arranged. So that's where I kind of blame myself because I say, this wasn't as important as we made it seem yesterday. So we went to go pick up the document. The document we picked from the dealership. We didn't buy the vehicle yesterday. We already had the vehicle, but they didn't give us the proper paperwork for the vehicle the day that we bought the vehicle. So, And that was my urgency. I said, okay, let me make sure and get this information from these people, because they honestly, I just felt as though they were bad business, and I didn't want to continue business with them. So I said, the document's available. Let me go ahead and pick up the document, and then, so we can be said and done with them. So, so we arranged to um, go ahead and pick up this document after our Bible study. So everyone was getting ready, and I asked my fiance. I said, "Does everyone need to go? We're just picking up a document." But at first he said yes, and then later on he said no. But everyone wound up going with him to pick up the document. We picked up the document. We parked around the corner from our home. Now, yesterday, for some reason, my spirit wasn't right. It was just off. Like, it was like, I feel kind of weird. And I even asked myself, I said, why do I feel like this? And it was just really awkward. I just had a strange feeling. So anyway, we parked the car. Usually I double check and make sure the vehicle is locked and everything of that sort. But I asked my fiance that he had the key, so I asked him. I said, did you lock the door?" He said, "Yeah, I locked the door." And plus, I believe I heard the sound of signifying that the car was locked. Okay, we're walking back to the house. Mind you, we always park around the corner because our block never has space, barely, you know, around a certain time. So we got home like around 5 p.m. and usually everyone is home on our block from work or whatever have you. So there's no parking space there. Anyway, so then we head home, we get in the house and everything. So later on, my fiance said he's going to head to the store after Sabbath was over. Um, and he did that. But to rewind a bit, I was in my room and I was talking to the children, asking them what is it that they wanted to do for today, which is Sunday. And they told me, what they want to do. So I was planning a trip to do something with the children. Now, mind you, like I said, it's Sabbath, so we could have done that afterwards as well, after Sabbath was over, but I didn't. And like I said, I believe it was just my fault because I'm doing my own thing and I'm not following the Sabbath protocol, which where you focus and serve God on that day. No work, no play, none of that. So I'm sitting here concerned about my kids and wanting them to have a great time for today, which yesterday was, I guess, Sunday, but today is Sunday. Um, I'm making the vehicle today. I mean, I'm sorry, I said vehicle. I'm making the video today. See, my mind is all over the place right now. Anywho, so anyway, um, so that's where I blame myself because I'm not following the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Anyway, so he heads to the store. He comes back in the house and he tells me, he says, the vehicle isn't there where we parked it. We parked it around the corner, right? He's second guessing himself. And I say, yeah. Right. So my baby is asleep. I'm tiptoeing. I'm trying to grab my clothes and put on my sandals and, whatever have you. Get prepared to go outside. We walk around the corner. We don't see the vehicle. Okay. So anyway, I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous. So I said, "Did you call the police?" He was just so blown. So he didn't even like think to call the police because when you go through things at a certain time, you're not thinking step by step. All right, this is next. This is what we need to do. He's just more like, man, like more like that's it. That's it. It's going. That's it. There's nothing else that can be done. But I'm like, call the police. We seen a police car heading towards the opposite direction from where we were, and we're trying to flag him down, and I guess he didn't see us. He just kept going. So he wound up calling 911, and from there we just moved forward. We were waiting for them to come to the house. They didn't come to the house. They called, but I guess by that time we were asleep. So we just handled everything today, which is Sunday. The first thing that I would like to say is that all is not lost. We are sad at this time because of what happens, but we know God is good. And although I didn't have collision coverage, I know God provides, and He's been providing for my family, um, during this time. And I'm not going to just, give up and say, I lost my car and be a big baby about it. But don't get it twisted. Like, I'm sad, but I'm going to depend on God. And one of the things that my fiance mentions is he just said that in neighborhoods, you just never know who's watching you. Me and my fiance, we're very quiet. We say good morning, good afternoon or good night to people who are around us, but you just never know who's watching you. Just kind of like seeing what you got and seeing what you're gaining, seeing what's going on with you. And um, I was kind of, reluctant to making this video, but honestly, I really do. For me, I'm more communicative when it comes to things that's happening in my life. My fiance is not. He's very private. But the reason why I I did this is because I want people to understand something. Um, I want them to know that God, He makes a way out of no way. And I just want someone to learn from my story, and I want them to be encouraged, you know, um, throughout. Because if anything was to transpire with them, I want them to know, okay, this person went through something similar, and God made a way out of no way for them. Even though I don't have the ending details of what is happening, I just know and I have faith that God will work it out for my business, because this is a new business. This is not something that I've already established years and years out. This is something that I've created this year, and I believe the Most High God, told me to, make this business, and create and establish this business. So that's what I did. But trials and tribulations will come. It's not like this is going to be a perfect ride, for anyone. I'm sure you guys have stories, but I want you guys to understand that God is real, and I can't wait to tell you the ending part of the story, because I just want you guys to know that all is not lost and this is not the end. You know, I believe there will be something great that comes out of this, and that's it. Guys, please like and subscribe. Also share your thoughts, your ideas, and in the comment section. I love to chit chat with you guys. I love to converse and hear what you have to say. So be sure to take a look at my website. I have a website, and I'm gonna post it right here. This is what we're doing from here. We're not going to let things stop us. We're going to keep moving forward, keep everything in prayer, and making sure that we stay encouraged, because it doesn't stop here. The business doesn't stop here. I'm going to still be selling my products. I'm still going to be praying to God, asking Him for His help. And I encourage you guys to do the same. In the description below, I have my Facebook page and also my Instagram. So be sure to follow me on there, where I'm going to also be posting my new products and things of that sort, and also what I'm doing during the day, and just more like short videos and just to engage with you guys on a day to day basis. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. I pray that you're encouraged. I pray that everything works well with you guys as well. You can also tell me your story, send me some DMs in Instagram. I look at all my DMs. I look at all of them. So be sure to just chit chat with me and let me know um, how you guys overcame, your difficulties in life and things of that sort. All right? Have a great day. Take care, guys. Bye.